Eric Klein, he is the founder of CanDo.org, and he is joining us from Port-au-Prince, Haiti. Eric, thanks for taking the time to talk to us. Can I ask a couple of just basic questions here to improve my understanding? What is standing between the food in those warehouses and the people who need it?
It's a major breakdown in communications. There's really no communications going on with the people here on the ground and the organizations. There's no reason that these orphanages should be empty and that hospitals should be shutting down right now.
Who's responsible for the break? I'm sorry, Eric. Who's responsible for the breakdown of communication? I know there's probably not one person or one group, but describe the breakdown, because maybe by describing it, we can figure out a way to make it work better.
Sure. I can't speak on behalf of the organizations. I can tell you what we do is we work directly with the trucking companies. We cut out the middleman, cut through the red tape. We find out where the food is. We contact organizations like Food for the Poor, people that'll make their warehouses accessible. And we literally, what it comes down to is doing your first ground assessment, going out and making sure you do proper assessment, finding out where these orphanages are, these hospitals, the camps, and literally just going to these places, organizing our trucks, organizing the the workers. 99% of our workers here are Haitians.
So you set up essentially, right, so you set up essentially a grid. You go out, you canvass the area, you set up a grid, you find out where the need is, and then you sort of take care of the need in that grid, correct?
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly.
Okay, all right, so just to move it step by step here, because I just want to understand this better, if your organization has mapped out a grid that essentially you're going to take responsibility of, it then becomes your responsibility to get the supplies and to get it to the people who need them, correct?
Correct.
All right, so how is it that we have, according to the report that Sanjay cited in his piece, 50 warehouses stocked with food?
That's a good question. This isn't just Haiti. This is every disaster. Again, it's mind-boggling. To answer your question, I honestly don't understand how organizations that have been around for 100 years or have been in Haiti for 20 don't have a system already in place for this. This isn't the first disaster that has hit Haiti. So there should already be a system in place. Again, it comes down to the communications, a major communication breakdown between the organizations and the people here on the ground. There is no excuse that we cannot. Can I give you a quick example?
Sure.
A month or two after the earthquake, we were working over at General Hospital doing drops, and we were watching them perform amputations with hacksaws, and they were giving them Motrin as painkillers. 3 miles away, we got an airport full of supplies. Now, are you telling me that we can't figure out, or they can't figure out, how to get a truck loaded and driven 3 miles away? There's no excuse for that. This red tape and this, the bureaucracy we keep hearing about. That's one thing. But when you're talking about, life-saving equipment that is 3 miles away, it's not that difficult to walk out on the street here, flag down a truck, pay the guy $100, and go and pick it up. It really is that easy.
Now, is that what you did? Sanjay calls you, and you showed up with a truck of supplies for the orphanage. How did you do that?
Just like that. When I first got out here, and when any disaster we go out, we immediately partner up with, like I said, Haitian trucking companies, Haitian water companies, and we literally, we pay them. We pay them a couple $100 to rent their trucks, and we go and pick it up and we drop it off. We've timed our drops from the airport to the tarmac to the hospitals in under 2 hours. And I keep saying it's not brain surgery. This is just common sense stuff. I don't understand why we keep talking about this red tape. I understand, the master plan, and I know there is a lot of red tape, and there's other things, other elements involved. But when it comes down to simple things like transporting emergency relief supplies.
Okay. Eric, let me ask a real direct question here. Forgive me, I'm going to ask a very direct question. Who is responsible for getting the supplies into the hands of the people in need? If an NGO has asked me as an individual in the aftermath of the disaster to send money, to send food, to send blankets, to send water, and everything has arrived, I'm thinking it's that NGO's responsibility to distribute everything that NGO has asked for. Where am I wrong here?
No, you're right. And here's the thing. I mean, we keep saying let's not point fingers. I understand that. I mean, because, you know, we don't want people not to donate. But they are responsible. But it also, a little bit of responsibility has to fall into the hands of the donors. The donors have got to demand results. This is going on way too damn long. We've seen this in, you know, Katrina. We've seen this after the tsunami. We've seen this during the Iowa floods. And it's like, this just keeps happening. The system is broken. In order to fix it, the donors have to go one step further. And it's great, you know, you donate your money, but at the end of the day, you want to know where that, you know, where that money is going. So demand results. There's no harm in wrong in asking these NGOs, these organizations, to show us where the results of our money, where our donations are going. Because look behind me. I mean, this is everywhere. This isn't just one case. You can go to these warehouses and go directly outside the warehouses, and you're going to see the same exact scenario. No food, no water, and supplies are just not getting out, and that is a fact.
Eric.
And let me just say.
Yeah,
Let me just
please.
say this. I want to say this. There are a lot of organizations out here, grassroots organizations, NGOs, that are doing great work. I don't want to take anything away from anybody. But like I said, for organizations, small organizations like ours, that are on the ground, that have stuck it out, that are rubbing nickels together to pay for our trucks because we don't have the money for PR. You see what I'm saying? So there are people out here that are struggling. We have projects that we've implemented, but we can't execute them because the donations are gone.
What's the name of your organization again?
It's CAN-DO.org.
Eric, thanks for taking the time to talk to us. This is crazy. You know, then let's get the supplies in those warehouses into the organizations, in the hands of people like you and others who are actually the other NGOs, smaller ones that you're describing, who are actually getting this done, because this is nuts. Eric, appreciate your time. Thank you.